Action packs gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Thank you. Good morning and greetings. It's me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming on this Saturday, April the 12th. And thank you, Grimy, for letting me know that I was muted. Thought I had already unmuted, but I didn't. See, I don't normally stream on a Saturday, so I'm way out of rhythm. I should be working, but we didn't have any jobs today, so we got a long weekend with a shorter paycheck next paycheck. But, you know, hey, I get an extra day off. I can hang out, play some games with y'all, so that's not a bad thing. All right, so anyway, it is 10 a.m. here on April the 12th, 2025, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting in the past, and somehow some of you are in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in as you're watching this, I do hope it's going good. All righty, let's get rolling with some stuff. Let's see if I got any music going here. We do. Ooh, but I have a feeling it's going to be too loud. I'll have to knock that back just a tad. There we go. That's probably not bad. Alright, let's get some No Man's Sky going. I don't have any real plan. Atlas, Galacticus, what's going on? Atlas Nemesis, Galacticus. You going through a personality disorder change? Something. Welcome. That's all right. I've got two personalities going. It's a K-Dog and Action Pants. PlayStation and PC. All right, let's do something. I don't know what. We're going to build something. I haven't done an underwater kaleidoscope. No worries, Atlas. I like Atlas Galacticus. But Atlas Nemesis is pretty good too. Alright. It's just now I gotta get used to it. So, oh, yeah, this is where we were helping out somebody with this. Where the heck were we helping out? Gamma Wolf, welcome. Sergeant Belson, welcome. Why did I build this? What was it for? And I know we had to straighten it out. Looks like I did something the other day. Built a circle off of it. Maybe we can figure something out. Why am I doing that? That makes no sense. Alright, so that's the angle we're at. Not in the PlayStation app. No, I haven't turned on the PlayStation Gamma. Sorry. Oh, Grimy. That's right. I thought it was for a second. I'm like, was it for Grimy? Let's see what happens when we do that. Maybe something, maybe nothing. Oh yeah, fish. Come on, you know what? I'm gonna move I'm gonna move the thing for the thing with the thing. But yeah, I deleted that base like some time ago. Yeah, that you'll get used to that over some time, Grimes. It's just practice and just getting some muscle memory going is really what it is. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And we all sort of struggle with the button stuff. That's not bad, is it? What does it look like up top? Damn it. Yeah, I gotta figure this. Like, we got the first part, no problem. But then we gotta kind of change it somehow. I'm gonna try to figure it out here. So it should be kind of like right on next to each other, okay. That's what I thought. Wait, so it was a tower, right? Was the building still there, or was just the base computer still there? Now I kind of feel like I want to do this somewhere else. You know what? Let's go to our underwater base and let's do something. Let's go there, and we'll put this in our underwater base. And then Grimy, I'll show you. You must have seen my underwater R&D. Yeah, let's go there, and then I can try to recreate something. And I think what I did here too. Did I have? No, it was just cubes. What kind of spacing are we at with that? So it's a half to that top edge. So that's a full. That's weird space. Interesting. I wonder if I was there, Gamma, and yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Never mind. I was thinking if I was there, would it still show up, or would it disappear because I'm there and I deleted the base computer? I do not know. But I still want to make something here because it's just great scenery. Although I wish there was a planet, you know, here somewhere. Yeah, I think so. Oh. I do remember, actually. What was I doing here? I really want to finish my city. I just want to call it done. But oh, all the parts were showing up for the PC build, the tower. I am. What if we... What if we figure out where the heck our cubes are? Aha, there's one. Excuse me. starship. Okay. This is going to be a little bit weird. Yeah, good news and bad news. The good news is I was finally able to join Onsetter's community late night event yesterday. Oh. Bad news is Wally PS2 didn't get announced for PS Plus Premium this April. Oh. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, now... quit it out. Alright, see if this will work. Double tap tap. What's going on? No, why? Oh, shoot. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Alright, so now I gotta do that again. I just gotta build something first. Okay. What do we got next? Back out. Go another menu. Catalog and guide. Building parts. Freighter. Internal wall. Hold on a second. What else do I got? An internal window? No. But does a reinforced window work? Yes, it does, right? So I can do that if I wanted to. Yes, okay. If I wanted to. All right. Ah, moron. It's early. Need my coffee to start kicking in. Please, that would be excellent, because I probably didn't get any photos of it. I'm actually almost positive I didn't. I mean, I've got video of it. There we go. Okay. Deal with that water after. Come down here. Need to go straight down to the next level. Right here. There's a window. Which actually I should probably do something with that, shouldn't I? Because that is. Alright, we'll deal with that after. I mean, if you do Discord, that would be good. Alright, I should probably put something in the window, like a screen or something. Right? Yeah. You're not going to get anywhere near the size I need. No. Oh, that'd be nice to get that in there. But that's natural, so that's a thick part, so trying to get that in there any other way would be very, very difficult. Alright, if we get then that's out of the window. No. Then we got to rotate it. We're never quite flat. Remember, if you ever have a question, don't hesitate to ask. Still not quite right, is it? That's not bad, I guess. Just for ha-has. Ah. Eh. Right, so that would have to go in the other way. I'd have to go in, but it is a good... Ooh. However, once that's in there, it's in there. Good luck removing. And I don't know if I can. I can't. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, well. But we can redo that, I think. Yeah. Or you could put the thingamajiggy in first and then put that in after. Haha. I think this does that too, doesn't it? No, not the right way. Okay. I don't know why you're there, but I'm going to remove you. So if we do that and that, that's still probably not going to be right. We'd have to go another half that way. Then we have to bring it up a half. Is it worth the effort? Probably not. Alright, let's try something else. So let's see what this would kind of look like. Nope. And this would be dependent on, and I don't have any good wonders on this save. I gotta get some better wonders on this save. We might do a little wonder exploration. I'm gonna have a couple of good ones, but for the most part, they're... Oh. Apparently mine are not showing up at the moment. That would be way too large. Wonder if I could shrink that down. No, because then it would still be out of the... You know what? No. Not where we want it. Why are none of the pictures showing? Alright, we need something more... I wish those would flatten out. Yeah. Maybe we'll just... Oh, no. You know what? Let's try this. Just because. See how high up that goes. Okay. Oh. Now, of course, we could always do a manual style thing. But I am kind of curious to see. And then work off of this. Of course. Why would you be like that? You should follow the natural... That makes no sense. Andre Vandal, welcome. Oops. That was almost completely wrong. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Well, alright, I guess we will... No. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even going to mess with it for right now. The idea is there. We'll... figure, because it's just like I need to... I'm almost thinking this needs to be a wall. Yeah, it does. Alright, we're going to do that instead. Thought the window would be an alright idea, but... Nay. Yep. And then... What the hell? Oh. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Well, that's interesting. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? That might cause a problem with the water, but... Alright, we'll see what happens. Hold on. Alright, yeah. That may or may not have stayed like that, so... Bet you on a reload, it probably would have, come back. But then I'd have to keep these in, which would give... yeah, it wouldn't stay. Then we have that bump out, which is kind of a... we should probably... we'll make this another separate thing. So we'll wall that whole thing out. Be a lot better if I could... Well, that's neat. Just build. You know, I'm gonna do another... I'm gonna do a weapons specialist here instead of that one. No, you know what? Let's see, because it'll change the glow. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we need down to that level. Down here gets us to that. Exit. Exit there.
Extreme water temperature detected.
We're missing a floor though, aren't we? It's this one. We don't have a connection to that. Yeah, because we have that issue. The tree is right there. I don't want to knock out every plant. Thank you, Gamma. It's so hard to see down here. See, and then we get into another plant. How do we get from here to there? That's this floor to the next one, and I think we are on an off set. That's weird. There we go. I don't know what happened there. There. That should be our next one. And the fish are gonna knock me out of my spot. Yeah, something's funky here. Oh, there we go. This is just the part that's a drag, having to go back into these every time. Get a little tiresome. Actually, I don't know if I cleared it, so I'm just going to build another one because I don't want to build a base computer. Alright, I'm going to do a test here. See where this ends up. Oh, good. Okay, that'll work. I mean, I suppose if I have to, I can use a teleporter. Yeah, it's just I don't have any access to one floor from the inside. I don't know. I'll check though. I think it is, but I'm not 100% certain.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Does that come off of the... That comes off the landing pad area. Okay. Alright, so that's where we're having our issue.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Alright, I got some stuff to fix. We actually have a way in over here, but I gotta put in the stairs and whatnot. Boom. That might need to go. That railing's a little much. Alright, now we just need to figure out a whole bunch more. Alright, I gotta get the entrance on the other side. I gotta get a way up onto here. Which... Actually, don't we have a better way of doing this anyway? Isn't this just a question of... Oh no. We got that problem. There's always something. Alright, that would kind of be the issue, but not really. Yeah, it would. That's our issue right there. Alright, how are you held in? You're held in on this one. I think. Yes. So you're held in like that. So I would have to do what? Because that's going to have to move. Or I'm going to have a wacky design and I'm going to get crazy. Alright, let's... It happens, Gamma. Means take a little breather. It's okay. Clear your mind, play something else, get an inspiration. Well, I don't know how inspiring I am, but maybe an idea will come from some stupidity I do. Alright, but therein lies our problem. I think we fixed that by adding in that window again, I don't remember. Or we just moved. And then... No, that's right, it's in the thing with the thing. We're gonna have to move, replace. Well, move, delete, replace. Although we might be able to get it from the outside, I don't remember. Doesn't matter right now. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to go outside. Oh, that's right, there's no way out on this one.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Gotta work too until I can fix that side. Alright, we need a way in from here. Alright, for now I'm going to use a door until I figure out how I want to create an entrance. And why are you not snapping to that? Scaled up, that's why. Okay.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Alright, we're learning. Gonna have to do the same thing in here. But for now, we will take this. As a temporary solution. Which we will also have to do apparently right here. Not the greatest in the universe, but we'll make it work somehow. A lot of when you do this kind of stuff where you're just trying to fix a transition or whatever, you know, what ends up being the problem is that one, the door's not staying open for me. The minute I jump, I'm out.
Extreme water temperature detected.
So I can't get past that. See, nobody tells you about this crap when you're doing this sort of experimental building. Alright, let's try like that. Hopefully I'm out of the way enough. Which that'll be a big no. Of course not.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Alright, so what we're probably going to have to do, which is something I was really hoping I didn't, is micro adjust. And we'll have to start it in the center instead of doing it the way that we did. So what we're going to unfortunately do is we're going to reload our restore point, which is no big deal. Fresh canvas. Ooh, tier 5. What is tier 5? Alrighty. Oh, man. It's a gray, snowy day here. I thought we were done with snow. Really hoping we were anyway. Alright, so now we're back here. Delete these things that appeared. Back fresh there. Again, I don't mind having to redo stuff. It's not a big deal to me. For me, it's like, whatever. Had to do it. It's just when do we get the best view out of that for this? Kind of. But not really. Oh, that would be not. That'd be a little dangerous, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll mess with that later. Let's see what we can get out of that. Wall that off. That'll be a thing with a thing for a thing. I know, Learned. I'm a little upset about it. All right. I'm like, oh, we got to do this again. Let's do a save. How about that? I want to move this. This is driving me nuts. Oh, I gotta move the starship. And we still need to connect the levels. I'm a connection off, and it's driving me a little crazy. I'm gonna have to do that hallway again. I need to get my connection in first. I mean, you know what? I suppose we could simply just do a short-range teleporter. But I prefer to, you know, have an actual way to walk around, or both, you know. But I think our other level that we can't connect, I think there's a weird off, you know, off height difference. I mean, it's a minimal one, but it's still there. So, all right, let's go back out and build the frickin' thing that we just had to foolishly delete. Extreme temperature.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Can I know if I do that, that's going to be an issue. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Let's see where I can try to get close with a set of stairs. I mean, I could just do what we were just doing, but I'd have to figure out the last, you know, the exit, which I haven't figured out yet, which we should probably go back over to the other place and try and figure it out, but... Alright, let me see what a freighter glass stairs looks like first. See if there's somewhere I can connect it to that. Like this here. This is where we need our connection. Ah. I had it connected. No, there it is. Okay. I hope that didn't just ruin something. Yep, this is all the fun stuff. Trying to figure out the logistics. Typo 44, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Actually, better idea. Let's go back to what we were doing before. And back. The rhythm. See, and then you get the base computer after you build it, so that's why you have to build that other one. Or the other part, rather, excuse me. You have to build something afterwards. Yes, even people who have been building for years still have to deal with missing glitch. It happens. It happens to everybody. Alrighty. Pink, pink, pink. Alright, this is the landing pad. You come in for the landing pad. I'd prefer not to have to destroy too much. Yeah, no. Damn it. That's not going to work either. So why... Well... That interjects with that, that intersects with that. Blah, blah. Sorry. Builder's hush. But, I don't know if Grammy's still here. Grammy, this is just how you would do stairs down. You know, the freighter glass stairs. Instead of going through the hassle of the tube, which, although that does look cool. I actually got to talk to Crisscross and see if, he has a way of doing it. That should be it right there. Where are you not? Oh, I know why, because you're not at the same blah. Okay. So, in that case, we need to come down one. Like so. Okay, let's try it yet again. Oh, interesting. Aha. Alright, so you gotta go here. Hey, dimmer. What's going on? Really? Oh, I can't. What the heck's going on here? If we have to do it the other way, we'll do it the other way, but. Hmm. Something's a little off then. 'Cause that should just open normally. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm doing that way wrong. I was thinking it was. Because I was trying to connect before. I think I'm. Isn't this just a door at this point? But it shows the connection place. Yeah. And this is the downside with having to do manual placement stuff. Or / glitch building. There it is. Like, why is this being so difficult? The stairs in any stair in this game is always a hassle. But the problem I'm having is I don't have a true connection going on here, which is kind of driving me a little bit nutty. And I wish that I could figure it out, but I can't at the moment, so. Pardon me. And these rooms are so small in comparison too, which is kind of odd. I could do this. That's kind of neat. But then we still, you know, exit. We need an exit. It's kind of about, you know, we need new underwater build parts. I'm sorry. That's just what we need. It needs to happen. Why are we not getting them? What's going on? Crashlands? What's Crashlands? Sounds interesting. Oh, alright. I will look into it. Just swimming through my build, you know, no big deal. Yeah, I was hoping they would eventually give us a new, you know, some new underwater parts since we have this new deep underwater. But I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't like that, does it?
Extreme water temperature detected.
I wonder if it's because it's on, like... Whoa. What happened there? Not sure where it put me. Right, the layer that we can't really get out of. This room needs a change. It's hard to build with these, you know, not in space, because you can't just snap things to other things. You have to kind of go through this rigmarole of... That just goes around. And actually, though...
Extreme water temperature detected.
I was hoping maybe, but it's also right in the seam, so I'm kind of wondering if... Alright, what if I do this? If I drop this on here like so. Move that, drop that down to there. Move that over. Which would be too far. Which is not quite far
Extreme
enough.
water temperature detected. Extreme water temperature detected.
What would we need to do? What would we need to do? Let's think about this for just a minute. Alright, so that'll snap to there. They don't snap top and bottom to each other. That relies on the one stair going to another one. Alright, I know what I need to do. Alright, let's do this. You... come down here like so. And then go here. Let's see if it helps now that it's not in the seam. It may or may not work. I mean, I have no... I wish we could open these without having to use a... You know, I wish I could use a window or something to open that, but it only connects to a room. So you're sort of stuck using a room. I mean, I have a feeling we're going to be not able to walk through this, so. Yeah, it's just going to hit the floor. Okay. I was hoping for some sort of solution. I mean, we could... Because it only connects to that. We are blocked by the floor. I mean, this is neat. You could, you know, drop something in there if you wanted, I suppose. But nothing attaches to it but
Extreme water temperature
a
detected.
room. Yeah, that doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I really, really wish I could figure out how to open that. Because seriously, like, nothing works on it.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Alright, that sucks. Not much I'm going to do about that. It doesn't even really open the top of the roof, you know what I mean? It just sticks on top of it. This was a weird, it's a weird part, you know, this whole bit here. Again, though, we have to remember that building was sort of an afterthought. And the new, the new style and old style just don't mix anymore. They do not work well together stylistically. The parts in general. The old legacy parts, if you will. And the scale of the old legacy parts is a little, well, it's kind of interesting. How's that? Oh, yeah, because it's not there. All right. Which means I'd have to keep that, which I don't want to. I'm wondering if some of the square bits would blend in with the rooms a little better. Yeah. Always odd when you're trying to kind of come up with the last bits. Alright, this calls for a... I've been sitting on my butt for almost 2 hours. We need to take a break. We're going to do a little exploring when I get back, I think. It's either that or we're going to dive into making another darn circle. And do an underwater kaleidoscope, which I don't know if I want to get into that right now. I just got to figure out this connection. It's going to end up being a short-range teleporter, which is okay, but I'd rather... Because I didn't, this was messing around underwater trying to figure out what works underwater. And so we didn't really plan anything. We already had this fixed. For now. I'll neaten it up later. Okay. We got all this
Extreme
to worry
water
about.
temperature detected.
Because we have to jump, and then they do. I gotta say, they look like they belong underwater. They make. Now, if they could do like a round version a larger version of a prefab that matches to the current art style of the game, I think would be really cool. I'd like to see some new foundational pieces or revamp on some of them. You know, I mean, for us legacy players, I definitely want to keep our legacy parts, but I think they also need to share those with newer players. But, you know, I understand some of it, you know, space or whatever. But, I think it's important. Alright, sticking to something. Okay, I'm going to go warm up my coffee. I'm going to take a little bio break. We'll come back and we'll either do more building, exploration, tinkering around. We've got plenty of areas to mess about. I need to figure out some lighting here. I guess that's one of the biggest problems, is lighting underwater at the moment. You know, something where, you know, when you're coming near this, you see, you know, something to grab your eye, not like right when you're on top of it. But anyway, for those of you who are going to need to get going, thank you for stopping in and giving me some of your precious time. I do appreciate it. Oh, just as soon as Kiwi Pirate shows up. What's going on? Vroom, vroom, my brother. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, I got to go and do, and warm this up, stretch out for a minute or two. Sitting here for the same spot for 2 hours is, well, I'm going to be doing a lot of that next week, and that's why I have today off. So, all right, y'all, I'll be right back. For those of you sticking around, get a treat. Hit the, take your bio break, grab a beverage, do whatever you got to do. Peel the peepers away from the screen for a minute, and we'll see you in a few. Be right back.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Lasers in the night, all the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow.
All right, that should about do it. Actually, I might need another minute here. Kiwi, all right. Ooh, it's cold out. Now it's just rainy and cold and gross and gray out today where I live. Not much fun, I gotta say. All right. We have no light. The wonder projectors are interesting, but you can see through things, you know, and they kind of show up through everything. Light. Light. All right, I think we're going to explore for a few minutes. I'm trying to find an environment for a build. But I am kind of... I just love sitting here watching the game sometimes, you know? It's so random, so wacky. I love this game. It's so interesting. It's got a really great art style. Well, Kiwi, we had no jobs today, so our manager was like, you can take the day off, it won't count against you. And then next week we're going to be doing a lot of driving, like an hour 20 just to get to our first, you know, place for product pickup and all that crap. And then however long it takes from there to the first job. So it's going to be a lot of driving. We got to work in a different map. So it's going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to be AFK for just a moment. And then I do want to move the teleporter, though. I don't like where it is currently. So we're going to move that, and then I think we'll go explore. Or we'll do something. If anyone has something they want to see or want me to do, you know, I just need an idea. I think the gray weather, coldness, and I'm like, I know it's April, you know, but I could really, you know, some sun would be really nice. Yeah, we got to get to this floor. That's the floor we need to get to, I think. No, it's the other one there. And we can dress these up a little bit too. You know, we can add some stuff to make it a little more interesting. I mean, it's not horrible, but I have a couple ideas I want to do with wonders, but we need to actually go looking for wonders. So a little exploration, I think, is in order. And I will talk a little bit here while all right. Oh my goodness. That's right. The Last of Us 2 starts tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. The first Last of Us season was awesome. Yeah, I want to put this. You know what? I'm going to try something here. It may or may not work. It may look good. It may not. I don't care. We'll try it. Worst case scenario, we'll delete it, call it a day. see what it looks like anyway, right about there. How off is it? Yeah, it's a little too high. Let's try down there. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Why not? Why the heck not? And this is probably going to be why not in a second. Just going to get trapped in there. Oh no, I can... No. Oh, yep, I can. Good. Excellent. No, what did I just delete? Oh. I can't delete it because the starship's in the way. That's right. Now I remember. Really? Come on. Thank you. No. No, 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 no. Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's go up to the, let's go up to the Nexus.
Extreme water temperature
See what that
detected.
tier 5 unlock is. And then we'll, go from there exploring. Yeah, we need like lights out here, and so you know there's a landing spot. Much to do. So little time to do it in. Alright, come on. Alright, we gotta look for some wonders along the same time. We're just taking a little step away from the build for a minute, come back, you know, maybe just clear the noggin. I like to walk around the Nexus while everyone's just booking. You know, I like to kind of take a stroll. Everyone's like running around. Ah! I'm like, yeah, just chill. You get there. Place ain't that big. Tassel Lily. Right on.
Collectible received.
That's a nice ship. I like that. That's pretty cool. No worries. There's not that much snow. Now it's actually turning to like slush and mud. It's warmed up a little bit. Enough to make it, you know, gross. Just trying to see the other map, what I've got for other places too. I've got a few for some odd reason. I think, because I know that there's one that I like the environment, but I just haven't explored it yet. You know, to see if the area that I'm looking for kind of exists. I mean, we could do some terrain manipulation, but I'm kind of trying to avoid that, if at all possible. Now, why did I stop here? Ancient Bones, okay. Ancient Bones. You had to turn the AC off this morning? Damn. I wish I had to be. No, I don't for my electric bill. But, yeah, I'm tired of the wintry, gross, gray, cold. You know, time I get some sun on my skin. Need some vitamin D. Starting to get a little stir crazy. Right, potential, whatever that is. Let's see. No news on Light No Fire. Not even a new kind of trailery bit. I was hoping we'd find something or get something at some point. Hey, Gary 420, what's going on? Oh wow. Yeah, I love this planet at night. This planet at night is great. So good. Well, thankfully, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, so. 34 degrees for me would be today, actually, in Fahrenheit, would be cold. If I remember looking at the thermometer. Yeah, this planet is sick. Nighttime is the right time. Oh, you got 70? I wish. a week. I'm gonna put another base computer down. Well, no, I gotta find a cave entrance. And I'm probably not gonna find one where I need one, but we're gonna look anyway. We could also try to dig for one, see what happens. Alright, that's bedrock and water. See, now, if you could keep the terrain and knew that the terrain wasn't gonna, you know, regrow. We're gonna do, you know, we'll probably try to do some more experimenting with that. Because the terrain was doing really well for a while, and then it just decided to, with the last updates, it's not as stable as it was before. That's a C-class. So. Alright, we're going to try to find a cave. That's sort of the whole purpose on this planet. Hopefully we will find one. It's not super easy here, but it does look cool as heck. What are you?
Units received.
So finding a cave is apparently a little easier said than done. Nope. Nope. I'm pretty sure there's caves here. That's why I put down the old base computer.
Units received.
Hey, Depths, welcome. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm not gonna waste too much time looking. But really? Tehavante, what's going on? Well, craziness.
Thanks.
Are you high?
Oh, you kidding? A little bit, yes.
Video games and drugs? Those two things don't mix.
Shut up. I can't believe I can't find a silly cave entrance. It's crazy, man. That's really kind of wacky. Well, I guess we could wait for daytime. Oh, here we go. I knew there were caves. All right, cave to water. Low ceiling. Kind of a pool. Yeah, this planet's freaking awesome, actually. I love this planet. Alright, so while a neat cave, can't really do much without digging into the coolness of the cave. We could do a little underwater bit, but it would not be worth it. Wow, it took so long just to find that. The thing is, too, here, because it's so dark, sometimes a shadow or, highlight will make you think you're looking at a potential cave entrance. But it's a darn lump in the wall. Or, lump in the wall, that didn't make any sense. Just a wall. I was thinking a big lump of dirt, but... yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we have like, even our torch barely does anything. Ah, this game. Come on, give me the cave entrance. Oh, maybe. It's another one of these. Tell me I didn't land in the same darn cave. No, this one's different. This one goes in further. Yeah, little air pocket. That's awesome. Yeah, the terrain has gotten significantly better. Cave systems, I like these, like water bits. Alright, we haven't found any sort of expansive cave yet. You figure there probably would be with, you know, the terrain the way it is. Alright, now we might actually have a better chance of finding one. Oh! Look at that, right there. It's too dark to see.
Weather warning.
Incoming storm.
Incoming storm.
Alright, now we might have something here. What do we got? Oh yeah, okay. Now we've got some explorability, but we don't have B class. And it's not going to be close enough, really, is it, to anything? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is nice. Got plenty of room. Coloration's pretty wild. Oh, hey, look at that. I must have been here already. Alright, I think, yeah, alright. Because there's a... That was another entrance. Alright, cool enough. Got a way down there. That's a big entrance. I'm hoping I can get a ship into it. Looks like I should be able to, yeah. Oh, this is going to end up being an overbuild, I have a feeling. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice cave. I like it.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Perfect timing. It's going to put me nowhere near where I want to be, too. I know it. And I can't start this build until we get some form of, I got to start collecting a lot of bones. I'm just going to say that. A lot. Alright, so now hotspot has been found, but now we need to see if there's a way to get into the cave. We could try tunneling. Okay, so here's where that is. We still have field strength. Okay. %. 20%. 9%. Okay, here's the entrance then, okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna lay down a base computer. Why the heck not? We're gonna have to do a lot of terrain manipulation too on the lower bits, on the ground. I'm gonna try to leave the ceiling as much as possible. This is one potential. I really want something more with tunnels. So we'll do, you know, a little more exploration. But if anyone has any questions or is having trouble with a build or anything like that, and you know, please feel free to ask questions, always. Except for Kiwi. But those for completely different other reasons. Okay. Exploring. Yes, let's do that. Unless someone's like, all right, I'm tired of you exploring. Go build something. There's going to be a little... We need some cool... We need some cool, wonders, too. Yeah. This system is pretty wild. Oh. What the hell's going on here? How close are y'all to each other? What are you anyway? Did I check you before? Vermilion globe. Well, let's drop in on it, see what it's got. Kata F20. Oh yeah, I remember coming here. Okay. And random. What are we gonna do? Not random, because we want to try to find also deep water stuff. Because deep water has been interesting. And I've also been looking for a good snowy planet. I wish they could do like actual, snow on these planets where you're, leaving a trail as you walk through it. Let's get a land. Ooh. Oh. Oh, did they fix the bug with that last update or patch? I hope so. I really want to do base tours this Tuesday. Wow. Nice view. With another nice view. I might just have to drop a base computer just because. I mean, the nice thing is it's, you find a spot, you're like, oh, this is kind of nice. And later you're like, at first I thought it was, but the more I look at it, or you don't, get inspired to do something, you just delete it. No big deal. No harm, no foul, as they say, right? I think I've got some units. I think I received some Pretty certain. Whoa. Now, it'd be nice if some of this were water, you know? Like this was in the middle of an ocean or something. It'd be really great. Alright, we gotta wait for the daytime because we gotta see how the colors change. This isn't too bad for... Looks like we've got... Oh, this is neat. We got this little crescent area here we could probably do something with. Plus we got that nice planet horizon. Got this whole section here. Alright, we might be looking at a cave over here. Indeed we are. It's going to be one of those tall caves, though. They're hard. I haven't yet figured out. Like, nothing's hit me in one of those tall caves where it slants down. Like, I haven't thought of something I could build in one of those.
Extreme temperature detected.
Get a hard tilt.
Units received.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh, oh. So, cave.
Extreme temperature detected.
Oh, oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. This is daytime? Oh, wait, whoa. Nighttime, really nice. I mean, it could just be that. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. I might be rushing my judgment. Or not. Yeah, daytime, not so much. I mean, it's not horrible, but nighttime's nice. I like that. This is cool. See, but that's the thing, too. If you go to build, I wish we had variants on these. Like the, you know, the vines and whatnot on some of the planets. The snow, because adding the vines, you know, after, which we have some stuff, and it looks good, but it's a bit of a work to get to make look good, where it's not just, you know, sticking off the side with a gap. Snow, I'd have to really think about how to make that happen. Yeah, neat planet. Like the view at night. Is it worth putting a base computer here? I'm going to say no. Oh, colossal effigies, which I still have yet to see. What is it? Is it like a... Do I have to fight it? Yeah, but see... Getting the ship, and it's not as bad, but it's definitely foggy. I have a planet that's a little more mellow. With the ancient ruins stuff on it. We could probably go there. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Extreme temperature detected.
Yeah, most of these caves are at too great of an angle. And not very interesting looking. Although the color I like.
Extreme temperature detected.
Although, when you see this sort of thing, yeah, it's so fun to explore again. There's a lot of look, yeah, see, damn it, this is kind of more what I'm looking for, but a little darker. Why can't I have that black and white with this sort of tunnel-y stuff? This is what I really want. Oh, you don't fight him? And I love the new hazardous flora. The new hazardous flora is so great. I'm so glad they added some of that. Just something different, you know? You know, you should have different hazardous flora on different planets. This is a nice cave system. Colors are nice. Not quite sure I get the wind inside, but... 'Tis a haunted cave. Those be the spirits. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen one yet, so I'd be curious.
Units received. Units received.
Is that dolomite? I have 30% dolomite. Or whatever the percentage was, I forget. Yeah, nice cave. Oh, so the giant stone effigies are basically, unfortunately...
Units received.
I wonder if they're going to tie these things in together or not. Just everything that I've seen trailer-wise, minus a few things, they need to... I just hope Light No Fire, I don't go into it going, oh, I'm in No Man's Sky, but not science fiction. You know, and there's not enough of a vibe difference. I really hope I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. I mean, I'm going to buy it regardless, obviously, because it's Hello Games. But now I want to see one of these effigies to see what it looks like in comparison to what we've seen in the Light No Fire trailer. But yeah, this game is so amazing. It really, really is if you think about it. Alright, cool planet, not cool enough. I mean, we could go, yeah, let's go search for one of these effigy things. I haven't seen one yet. I'm gonna go to the So all the relic planets you can get them.
Extreme
It is kind of a
temperature
nice planet
detected.
though, except for you don't really get it. It'd be nice if it were calmer, not so foggy with different, you know, which blinds the your view most of the time, or obstructs your view. Excuse me. My ship was like juking out of the way. Yeah, everyone running. Man, slow down. Take it in. There you go, bud. Nope. Well, let's go see if we can't find one of these giant stone statues. Oh, sort of like a, what if they're, yeah, never mind. We'll figure it out. We'll see one. We'll get one. Was it this one? Warp to bones. I think it is. Can you see them when you're flying around, or do you got to be walking for it to render in? Because you know sometimes that. Oh wait, no, this is bones. Why am I doing moron? Not bones. It's the relic. Boo. Although we do need bones, but not for a while. But we should probably start collecting them. I'm gonna fill up a whole freighter with bones. Although we could duplicate them just by copying them, I think. They are more on reliquary planet, but there are a few on ruined planets. Okay. So, let's see if I have any. Thought I had one. But apparently not. Alright, let's go looking. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Excuse me. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We'll try and find one of these reliquary planets. Haha, Squiddy. Memories. Alright, thank you, Learned. I will look for these. I'm assuming in purple systems. Although if we do see like deep water planets, we gotta dive in just to see what they look like. That looks neat, but you know. Frozen? Iridescent. Alright, we'll drop in on it just because it looks really neat from here. You have piqued my curiosity, planet. Let's see what you look like. Yeah, see, but then you get close to it and it's like, wah, wah. And they all look the same. Yeah, I should start doing that. That's a good idea, Learned. And I've been recommended that before. I don't know why. I just like flying around in my little ship. Alright, it's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm loving the new terrain and water. Most of the new lighting. There's some base interior lighting that is weird. It's so much brighter and I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Alright. No. It looked cooler than it was from a distance. Oh, I know, Learned, yeah. But thank you for reminding me. That's probably what I should be doing. Alright, I probably don't have this set up at all due to, I think I just got it to have more storage. So, we may need to do a little work. I may not even have. I don't know what save this is. Okay, that goes back around. There you are. Yeah, this is the basic storage one. Okay. I've done nothing on this freighter. Let's take a look at stuff too. Because I'm in creative. Nice. I'll tell you, after doing the story so many times and the game so many times, it's just nice to, you know, kind of get rolling if you wanted to by going into creative, easing your life up a bit, and then if you wanted to play it in normal, you know, you could. You're like, I don't want to run through all of that again, but I want to play normally and have battles, and I love the way they've just given you so much choice, you know. And the creativity in building is, you know, unparred from anything I've done anyway. Yeah, I should use my freighter more. I need to do a freighter build. Another one at some point. Is there one already built in? This is how long it's been since I've done any freighter stuff. Paradise Planet. Planetary anomaly. Okay. Well, this will take us some time. Abandoned Crucible. Icy Ruin. So what about a like abandoned crucible? Is that kind of what I'm looking for, or would you say again? What did I want? Is that something I'm looking for, or no? Yes, no, maybe? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Let's go check it out anyway. Instead of sitting around here. Alright, where are you? Which one are you? Scalding Giant. Oh yeah, it's a giant. Kick back. It'll be a minute before we get past it. In order to see the other planets. Poisonous Moon. Icy Ruin. I got a delivery for Icy Wiener. Icy Ruin. Where the heck are you? Too bad they didn't have like a teleport to that planet. You know, like Star Trek teleporters. Beam me down to this planet. Alright, see if we can't find this moon. That's the one thing about the gas giants. It gets a little crazy with the moons. You know, trying to find what you're looking for sometimes. Poisonous Moon. Hold on a moment, folks. Come on, where's my mouse? Getting a dropped frame warning here. One moment. Gotta be something. Gotta be something. My apologies. Alright, we'll see what happens there. Alright, so one time it tells me it's too much. Now it's telling me it's not enough. Fine. Alright. Sorry about that. Had a kind of an issue. Alright, so it's right by the icy ruin. Alright, let's find the icy ruin. There's the icy ruin. Alright, once we find the icy ruin, we should be able to find... It's the irradiated moon. Alright. There's so many frickin' things in my way I can't see. I'd like to see an update on that 3D map. Be neat. All right. Poisonous Moon. All right, we're just gonna keep going to each one of these until I can freaking find it. This is getting a little bit annoying though. Again, the downside with excuse me, with these giant planets, you know, the gas giants and these giant, you know, versions of a gas planet, but it's not a gas, it's, you know, whatever, paradise or toxic or whatever. Poisonous. It's a lot of trekking. It's a lot of tritinium. Yeah, see, now it's telling me to turn it down. Like, you know what? YouTube, make up your damn mind. Overload. Yeah, well, I gotta rework my OBS. Alright, so now we're at the Hymenio moon or whatever. Now we'll go to this one. Alright, where the heck is this thing? Starting to get irritated now. It's like I go to warp. As soon as I hit warp, that ship, that freighter warps in. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Alright, there's our icy ruin. Where the heck is the frickin' other one? It's like we've been to almost every, well, obviously all but the one we're trying to find. Where the heck is it? Oh, this is gonna make me go crazy. You know what? Yeah, I'm just, excuse me, now I'm like, all right, well, what if you didn't know that? You know, how would you find what you're looking for? How do you mark it? I have so many. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Like, how did we miss this darn thing? Yeah, but at that point, I was like, I want to go to the freaking the one that we were looking for. Is it like super tucked in? That's a cool view. Wouldn't that be cool if it was like in the planet or like on part of, you know, like that would be killer. Ah, it's in a really weird. It's like really close to the. No, it's not. Weird. Weird. All right, let's see if we can't find one of these thingamajiggies. Yeah, it's a little froggy. Parts has got to be like. Oh. Guess I'm not flying through that archway. Alright, I guess we'll walk it for a bit because I can't see it. I can't see a single thing doing it that way. Are we in a storm? Of course, we're going to be on a planet. I'm not going to be able to see anything. I think we're in a firestorm right now.
Units received.
Man, it's so nice to explore again. It really is.
clearing.
Like, when you roll up on one of these, do you know it? You're like, oh yeah, there we go. A lot of caves here.
Units received.
Oh, that's tomorrow night, Sunday. Keep forgetting I'm not working today. I'm assuming it's Sunday when it's actually Saturday. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, the new,
Units received.
the new Last of Us series starts. And I'm like, oh wait a minute, that's tomorrow. But super stoked to have a...
Units received.
Oh, they're a few stories tall? Okay. I'm sure there's probably a faster way to find it, like a signal booster or some sort of thing from the cartographer. Be nice if there was like some sort of scan for it. I'm not sure if I have all the build parts. I think I do, but and I hope everyone's doing good today. Enjoying your Saturday. I will probably be streaming again later tonight, or definitely tomorrow, because tomorrow's our Sunday stream. And hopefully I'll figure something out that I'm working on. I'll get working on something. Even if it's just building scaffold, making the circle, getting the cubes ready underwater. Hey, Blue Healer, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's chilly here too. Not probably as bad as where you are there, Blue Healer, but woke up this morning to see all that white crap all over the ground again. Like, you know what? Had enough. Enough of the cold, enough of the snow. I want to be warm. But not too warm. Yeah, it's right now it's just like, I'll look out the window in a minute. We'll take a little breather. I need to stretch out. My back is acting a little funky today. Well, as I've said before, just seems like the seasons have shifted a month, you know. April showers are now May showers. Whoa, what are you? You're a flower face thingamajiggy. That's cool looking. Look at that. Can you dig it? Alright, pretty cool planet. I'll give it that. I still haven't seen this thing you're talking about, though. I'm beginning to question. Yeah, I don't usually do third person. I've got my, point of view, or my field of view, excuse me, rather, as wide as it'll go. Alright, let's see, do I have a flying pet? I don't even know if I have any pets. I do, actually. What do I got? I got you. Oh, you're gonna fly all crazy. Same with you. And I got you. Alright, you know what? Just because we feel like being wacky. Let's be wacky. Get over here, buddy. So you know what? How do I get off that thing? There we go.
Units received.
Alright, now, what if I wanted that as a pet? How would I go about getting one of these as a pet? I'd have to have tall something or build something up to where they are. Like, I'd have to have tall mountains or... I might actually make the time to do that, because I kind of like the way those look. Alright, now that it's daytime, I'll fly around. Alright, let's find one of these things. Where are you? Captain Jellic, welcome. Yeah, or you could, you know, use a signal booster or something. You know. Oh, nope. Is it like as tall as one of these? Although, boom, like... Hey, by the way, I know you should have seen me already, but here I am. Yeah, that rendered a little late. You said it puts off some sort of a glow, right? So is this the only way to find these things? Is just hope? There's no, you just stumble across it, basically? Is that it? Is that one? No, that's a, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm going to know when I see the thing, right? Obviously, I hope. I'm hoping it doesn't look... You know, I'm hoping it's distinguishable from the other ruiny bits. Alright, we're not having much luck here. Oh, wait, what's this? It's half that? Oh, half the size of the, what's this? Aha! I think we may have just found one. Be cool if they were the size of that thing. Right? Are they different per planet? No, they're not. They're going to look exactly the same. Okay. It would be neat. Oh, nothing happened because I have combat off. Does this move? Does this animate? Definitely cool looking. I like the color Orby bits going on here. All right, we found one. I'm happy about that. That's about what I was looking for. I mean, you know, that's exactly what we were looking for. Well, pretty cool. You know, this game just continues to surprise. And, you know, all the things they've added, all the changes they've made over the years. It is really a very, very different game than when I first got it, that's for sure. Day one and whatnot. All right, folks, I'm about just a little under 4 hours in. I'm starting to get a little bit of hungriness for some real food, not some of this space food here. I'm going to try to swing back later tonight, but we'll see what I got going on. And then tomorrow, we got our Sunday stream. We'll be doing that definitely. And then tomorrow night is going to be the new season of The Last of Us. I cannot wait. For those of you who don't watch it, get on it. But other than that, I want to thank all of y'all for hanging out and keeping me company. I do appreciate it. It's always a good time having you here with. We'll get to some building tomorrow, definitely. I'll come up with something to work on, some sort of a plan, even if it's just a little plan. Hopefully the game won't do something weird and change our plans. But alrighty, y'all. Thanks again for being here. I don't know if there's somebody we can raid. Let's check that before I take off here, see if I know anybody on. Take a look at my YouTube-y stuff. Adamfall, I keep seeing that game. I want to check that out. Nope. Nobody I know anyway right now. Although, you know how YouTube is. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that jive. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody streaming, so until next time, this has been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get your action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Action Pants Gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing pots together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right.